Hello and welcome back to Cardano Coin, where we bring you the most recent and intriguing ADA news. We're giving away 1,000 ADA to those who are watching. All you have to do is upvote, subscribe, comment Cardano is king, and watch the video to the end to be eligible. The winners will be picked next month and publicized on the community page of the channel. The cryptocurrency market swings based on sentiment similarly to the stock market. And recently, Cardano has received a lot of criticism from the cryptocurrency trading community. There won't be an improvement in Cardinal's performance if the tide does not turn in their favor, which has been ascribed to ADA's dropping price on the charts. The price of the most popular cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, has fluctuated throughout the past month above and below the $19,000 mark, and has had difficulty maintaining a price above $20,000 for a considerable amount of time. This difficulty has been exacerbated by weak economic headwinds, and Bitcoin has lost more than 70 of its value since reaching an all-time high in November. Bitcoin's price has remained constant despite falling costs. This is notable because its stability followed the decline in other assets like equities, gold, and foreign currencies. Even while some of those markets have started to rise, the price of Bitcoin has mostly remained the same. Some experts argue that the stability can be attributed to long-term investors' fortitude in remaining unaffected by economic warning signs. For individuals who plan to own cryptocurrency for a long time, price swings should be anticipated when using a purchase and hold strategy. Such investors have come to the conclusion that significant drops in price are nothing to be overly concerned about because they view price fluctuations in Bitcoin as a normal part of the game. But it's difficult for new investors to handle, especially those who are entranced by the significant gains made the previous year. It's shocking that so few people reaped the rewards of the kind of fame and fortune that came Cardano's way, especially given that nearly every cryptocurrency in use can assert with confidence that 2021 was a significant year. In September 2021, the ADA token not only reached a stunning record high of $3.10, but while many project leaders were still celebrating the incredible amount of accomplishment, the Alonzo hard fork established the framework for a thriving ecology of dApps and FDZ. Charles Hoskinson, the creator of Cardano, was already planning 3 or 4 moves in advance. He emphasized numerous times that the work being done on Cardano is relevant to the TEC and not just about collecting money from Hoskinson in order to achieve the goals he wants to achieve. X view this assertion is deserving of thunderous acclaim. However, on the side of the majority, it is the line that does not strike a chord with their intended audience. Cardano's measured and quiet demeanor has been misunderstood by many as being slow and tedious. It makes sense to question if Cardano is a wise investment. Cardano's main selling point right now is its ability to scale without sacrificing decentralization. The majority of platform blockchains on the market have been working toward achieving this. But for the network to succeed, more is required. The founder of Cardano is very outspoken. He had the opportunity to discuss Cardano in an interview with Bitcoin cryptocurrency, but this did not stop him from discussing other cryptocurrencies. Charles Hoskinson responded to the criticism he received for his most recent remarks on the SEC lawsuit versus Ripple. He was shocked to see the XRP community criticizing him despite having backed Ripple to win the litigation, since he allegedly called the claims made by some SEC employees and Ethereum a grand conspiracy. He carried out this action when Tony Edward of Thinking Crypto was interviewing him. This isn't surprising, though, given it is well known that the various crypto communities can be extremely sensitive. Hoskinson singled out the Ripple T. David Schwartz among the many XRP holders. In response to his allegation of a vast conspiracy, Schwartz said, "There are many things I could say about what transpired over the course of the previous few days with IO, H. Charles, and the XRP community. But I'll simply add that the circumstance makes me feel really sad." Hoskinson said the same thing about his response. And the Ripple Key 2 says that until XRP holders stop being conspiratorial, people should be brave. How about you grow a pair of bowls and remind your community not to be conspiratorial? I felt a little let down by David Schwartz and others stating there was a lot to be said. We all have to share this area at the end of the day, so maybe you should do that. Because of the corruption that had crept into the commission, he claimed crypto communities like XRP feel that the primary reason why Ripple is a target is because of this. Hedging in the face of this absurdity does not solve anything, he added. Charles Hoskinson disagrees with this viewpoint. He stated that rather than accusing other projects of corruption, XRP investors should search for ways to aid Ripple in winning the lawsuit. He believed that even if they succeeded, they would still harbor animosity toward many people in the Ethereum space because they had labeled them as criminals. You personalized it. It's comparable to declaring war on the IRA. They'll find a way to audit you every year. They will continue to pound you into the ground year after year. It's crucial to remember, he continued, that the person who created Cardano has always taken every attack against the cryptocurrency head-on without assigning blame. Cardano has been able to overcome every obstacle thanks to this. Hoskinson presumably isn't aware that his approach doesn't work for everybody. Many XRP holders criticized him despite his challenging statements. He's simply upset that no one is discussing his project anymore. He must be aware that the SEC will shortly be calling. He is a complete idiot. But to blame David for any conspiracy bees, a user said. Another user stated that Charles Hoskinson deserves praise despite the disagreement. Chris Larson, a co-founder of Ripple, confirmed that he was impressed by Cardano's invention. The absence of legislative clarity and the type of environment in which the SEC may operate are the main reasons why the agency is cracking down on digital assets. Larson, who said that the SEC is using regulation to bring all cryptocurrency under the Reshman-Larson edit that he admires, provided additional justification for this claim. By adopting the proof of useful work method, Hoskinson is driven to create Bitcoin a carbon-negative chain and believes that by making the business more environmentally friendly, he has significantly improved it. Supporters of XRP did not take kindly to the consoling remarks of the co-founder of Ripple, and they continue to hold Hoskinson to be of incorrect attitudes. It is abundantly obvious from this discussion that sentiment drives the price of every coin. Positive sentiment everywhere encourages capital inflows. The inverse is also accurate. Investors in cryptocurrencies must depend heavily on sentiment. Cardano was moving in the right path, according to a mood survey that was published on Twitter in April. The best prediction was that the ADA coin price will reach its next resistance level, which was estimated to be approximately $1.20. When it occurs, enthusiasts become very enthusiastic and start to believe it. Yet why? The study was released at the same time that project volume increased, and Cardano had already begun work on projects such as NFTs, wallets, and DeFi loans, among others. These elements present the Cardano community with believable systems. Positive morale will undoubtedly lead to significant investments. When the vessel hard fork was approaching, the identical thoughts surfaced. According to a recent sentiment survey, Cardano ADA has been exposed to a lot of unfavorable sentiment, which has lowered the value of the tokens. However, the price may increase if the community reacts well to the Mithra update, as has been the case in Cardano iOS, where price performance has been observed. And for all of them, Tron has been somewhat difficult. However, it has been hypothesized that if Cardano ADA improves, the tide must be turned by a resurgence of positive attitude toward the coin. Of course, pricing is not the only criterion that will make Cardano the best cryptocurrency. Its numerous updates and improvements are also quite important. The crypto community has shown interest in the Cardinal's Metro upgrade, which is currently under construction. His objective with the Mithra upgrade, a research project, is to provide stake-based threshold multi-signatures to the Cardano network. The Metro signer node has already been implemented by certain stake pools, including the Ferris stake pool, and they have received favorable feedback. Thus, this upgrade may significantly contribute to generating favorable interest from cryptocurrency investors. Cardano's revenue has been declining for a month, and while stake pools have expressed optimism about the forthcoming version, the network must first see some kind of improvement before executing the Jmeter upgrade. There is still a long way to go for Cardano ADA, but the MVRV ratio has also been on a decreasing trend, which is another bearish warning for its short-term futures. Additionally, this can be viewed as intimidating by potential traders and investors. It would be interesting to watch if Cardano ADA can reverse this bearish trend. But one thing is certain, Cardano will become more well-known, and this must be a good thing. Of course, what do you think about this? Let's discuss them in the section below. In the following video, we'll see you. Check out our other videos to see how Cardano is fulfilling his ambition to become the Ethereum killer. But before that, be careful to always click the subscribe and notification buttons.